Female comedians were a rare breed back in the day, but things are slowly changing and sisters are doing it for themselves. Right here in Mzansi, our reigning queen of comedy is TUMI MORAKE, and Jason caught up with her.
She's one of a handful of comedians in Mzansi, and with her raw, naughty, unexpected, unapologetic but honest wit, TUMI MORAKE will have you rolling down the aisles in laughter. And tonight we get to rub shoulders with the queen of Mzansi comedy at a very special gig right here at Empress Palace. So, study drama at Wits. Was it there at Wits that you suddenly realized that I'm going to become a comedian actually?
The comedian thing happened to me. I didn't even plan it. We had to get credits, so you had to audition for senior students. And I auditioned for someone who was looking for comedians. And I was like, but I'm funny. Surely that counts. Then the rest, I'll figure it out when I get there. So I got there, and thank God, this woman had actually written 3 different scripts, and each one called for male comics. But I actually got in. And from there, my husband, who was then my boyfriend, said, "Hi, baby, this is the one. This is what you should do."
What did your family think of you being a comic?
Well, it was very confusing for my grandmother. Because I think she thought I was a prostitute in Johannesburg. She was like, "So you stand and you just talk at night. And they pay you at night."
Did you tell her what you wore? Sure. Do you ever remember your first ever stand-up gig?
Yes, I do. It was called The Best Medicine. I had gags about prison strikes and going to the public loo. Needless to say, that was the last time I did toilet humor.
Didn't go down well. A performer at heart, TUMI has performed on stage, on TV and in films. Her credits include supporting roles in the international award-winning films Jerusalem, Skin and Joburg. And on TV, you can currently catch her funny side on the prank show Laugh Out Loud. Is the business of comedy difficult?
Yes, it is, if you're not willing to work. I'm a comic. I need to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And I'm doing what I love.
Exactly.
So I need to make sure I keep getting to do what I love and pay the bills. So it's all about hard work, really.
If you had to pick one comedian that you've learned the most from, who would that be?
I'm highly inspired by the comics now, the big comics who we know from early when stand-up comedy wasn't that big, because they're very generous. They give you their time. And that's the biggest thing anyone can give you. People can give you their money and gifts. Time. Precious.
What happens when you're in those situations where suddenly you just realize that, jeepers, my gag's not working?
You read the situation. Sometimes your audience needs warming up. You can keep going and they actually pick up. Or be honest with yourself. Yeah. It's a rough night. They're a rough crowd. Get off that stage. And that annoys me about a lot of new comics. The guy is dying on his backside, but he's pushing. He's like walking into that knife that's already in there, and he's already in the afterlife, but he's still wanting to hang a rope around. It's annoying.
Before people usually go on stage, actors, performers, etc., usually say break a leg. What would one say to a comedian?
Kill him dead. Like I'll be killing them dead at my one-man show on the 11th of August at the Lyric Theatre.
I just want to say congratulations. Good luck, break the legs. Go kill it, go.
My brothers, your discipline is wrong. You check this woman telling Tommy, "Tommy, don't do it, Tommy, don't do it." Tommy does it. She goes chasing the child, she's red in the face. Then she gets to the child and she says, "Tommy, that's 2. 2 what? Warnings. If that was a black child, they'd wake up in ICU, maybe."
What makes TUMI such a good comedian?
She is who she really is on stage, because one of the secrets to comedy is truth. You must ask my wife. She spends lots of time with TUMI.
She is hard as every other guy being funny, if not better.
I always say TUMI reminds me of a boxer. She goes into a ring and she becomes like an animal. She is relentless until you are screaming with laughter.
I married a man from Ghana. Yes, my husband is Ghanaian, which makes my children Ghanaian. so I can't hit my 3-year-old. It will look like a xenophobic attack.
Proudly brought to you by Hennessy Cognac.